gonna let y'all check in real quick before I get to starting. I'm on live.
Mm-hmm. Exciting.
YouTube. Oh, that's exciting.
I'm excited for you.
It feel like my TV loud. NBA play-in tournament start tonight. You got the Mavs. I say the Mavs. The Mavs ain't in the playoffs. I seen the Mavs down the screen. What y'all think about that? About the whole, Dallas thing. Mark Cuban sitting all the star players. How y'all feel about that? But tonight play-in tournament, you got the Hawks versus the Heat. I believe the Heat. I believe it's in Miami. I got Miami, taking that one for sure. I just feel like the Hawks is so like jammed up with that Trey Young stuff. I, I do think they're gonna trade Trey Young very soon. But I'm with like Shannon Sharp. If you are a GM who wants a 6 foot point guard, but I do believe Jimmy Butler gonna show everybody why he Jimmy Buckets. I call him Jimmy Buckets. He gonna show everybody why he Jimmy Buckets. I think they played. They won out of the Hawks and the Heat played Boston. I do think Boston's gonna beat either either or. They gonna sweep Atlanta. Boston might sweep Atlanta. Boston might get Miami 4-1. 4-1. It's going to 5 for sure. Boston. And the night game that everybody want to see is the Lakers versus the Minnesota T-Wolves. The T-Wolves all jammed, all messed up right now. They got in that big old fight. Rudy Gobert threw a punch at slow mo. Kyle Anderson, but AKA we know him as slow mo. He threw a punch at slow mo. Sent him home. He not playing tonight, which just sucks. Jalen McDaniels got so frustrated. He punched the wall. He broke his hand, so he out for the whole postseason. But Minnesota got some, should be like the GM at Minnesota should be like hiding right now. He traded their whole future. They made he traded a playoff team, a scrappy playoff team. They was like last year. Minnesota was scrappy, dog. Like defense, they was scrappy, and they played hard. You traded that for Rudy Gobert, bro. Come on, man. But I do think the Lakers will take care of business. They will win tonight. Um, I think LeBron. I think AD gonna have a crazy, crazy, crazy game. Like he gonna have like 30 and 16. I just feel it. He gonna show the world. He gonna show me. He gonna show the media, the everybody that I'm that guy in the bubble. I can turn on just like that anytime. So I do think AD gonna be the AD we see in the bubble. I think these playoffs teams should fear the Lakers, bro. I'm trying to tell you, teams should fear the Lakers. I'm just saying. I know I'm a diehard Lakers fan. I'm not saying it because I'm a fan, but when you got the Heat, I got the Heat. I got the Heat and the Lakers also, man. Um, I do think whoever win the tonight game versus the Heat and the Hawks, I still think Boston gonna either sweep them or like end it up in 5. I don't see if they play the Hawks, they gonna sweep the Hawks. I don't see the Hawks. I don't have any faith in the Hawks. But Miami, the only thing I don't think Jimmy gonna get his team swept. You know, Jimmy played too hard to get swept. I do think Jimmy Jimmy gon' at least get at least 1 or 2 games if they win when they win tonight and play Boston. The Lakers, if they win tonight, if they take care of business and beat the short-handed T Wolves, I do think the Lakers will. I'm not saying it because I'm a fan. I think they will beat the Memphis Grizzlies. I just don't see Memphis. They lost. Steven Adams is a big, big, big loss for him. And your guy Clark, he a big loss for him. People saying Jaren Jackson he can't stay on the floor. He always getting in foul trouble. Yeah, everybody go subscribe to Educated Sports, man. Legit, Boston about to. He said Boston about to walk the dog with both teams, but you're right. I mean, man, getting swept. Hopefully, man. Miami. I don't see Miami. Think about it. You can't really say how many times Miami on fingers that I can't think of that Miami on fingers that Miami got swept in the playoff series. Pat Riley, dog. He played too hard for that, dog. They played too hard for that. Coach E. They play too hard. They play too hard for that, man. But I think Boston. I mean, I think Miami gonna get at least 1 game if they play Boston. Now, if they play the Bucks, I don't know. I don't know. The Bucks got them on their mind, bro. So I don't know. I got Lakers going second round. That's about far as I don't. If hey, I don't know, man. I just don't know about Andrew Wiggins. I don't know if he gonna come back. That Andrew, if he take this series against, we gonna see how he is against the Kings. We gonna see Game 5, Game 6, because I do think that Warriors and the Kings going to Game 7. So hopefully they beat. Hopefully when they go to Game 7, the Warriors and the Kings beat each other up. When we gotta worry about Game 1, we should take care of Game 1. But I do think the Lakers can't get. I do think it's just me. I'm not being a fan. I'm just saying. I do think the Lakers can beat Golden State. It's just me. They just can't match up. Golden State can't match up, man. They can't match up. Even with Wiggins, bro, I still don't think AD should dominate. AD should dominate. LeBron, he gonna have LeBron gonna be LeBron. D'Lo and AD gonna dominate. They gotta dominate. AD gonna dominate for sure. Him and Draymond ain't going bang him up. He gonna get and ones. AD should dominate, bro. But Golden State, man, I do think they will win in Game 7. With their championship DNA. The Kings' first time being first time. Well, he's not a first time coach, but first time with the Kings is Mike Brown. Everybody coach of the year probably. Everybody should be back, and I don't think no Kings players hurt. So if they should be back and ready to roll when they play Saturday or Sunday against Golden State. That series gonna be like a question mark, bro. That series gonna be meaning the question mark. Like people don't sleep. Everybody talking about the Suns and the Clipper series, but bro, the Kings and the Golden State series gonna be fun. It's gonna be a big old question mark. Like we gonna look back at that and be like, man, that King. Y'all remember 2023, that Kings and that Golden State series in up in round 1. That's gonna be a series. But that King, I feel like every team in the West, every first round matchup gonna be like good. Either the T Wolves. I do, man. I'm locking in the Lakers in that 7th seed. I'm locking in. I don't see the T Wolves beating the Lakers, but whoever get the 8th seed, New Orleans, Minnesota, not OKC, but New Orleans and Minnesota, whoever get that 8th seed, the difference shouldn't be licking their chops, bro. Like because Denver, I know all they starters haven't played at the towards the last 4 games of the season, but they was playing bad. And if New Orleans had Zion, dog, it'd be a whole different story going into that series. But I still think that's gonna be a series that either New Orleans or Minnesota can make good. Still a game in Denver, game 1 or game 2. Like make it good. It's still one when they go back home at game 3, game 4. Like make that series go to 6. You did. If it go to 6, man, I'd be happy. Especially if New Orleans, get that AC, make it go to 6. But Memphis and Memphis versus the Lakers, that's gonna be it could be a 7-game series, but I think the Lakers can't get it. It can't get them up in 6. 3 and 6, you got Golden State Kings, another exciting series, like I said. And you got the 4 and 5, man. You got the Suns and the Clippers, dog. So round 1 in the West should be legit. The East gonna be a little bit. The only one that I look at is gonna be very exciting. That I believe is that 4. It's that 4 or 5. You got the Cavaliers and the New York Knicks. New York Knicks with their history haven't won. Stephen A. said they haven't won since he was 5 years old, and Stephen A. said he 55. So years, centuries, decades. You did. And plus with the whole last offseason drama with Donovan Mitchell he going back home. He going to New York. He going to be a Knick. Then he got traded to the Cavaliers, and they playing each other first round, which is crazy. So that's gonna be a exciting series. What he said. I thought Lakers are going to say, oh yeah, I already read that. It popped up again. But yeah, how y'all feel about this play-in, man? My locks is the Heat and the Lakers tonight. That's my 2 locks. Comment down below and let me know how you guys feel about tonight matchups in the NBA play-in games tonight. Go.